There's a kind of strength people don't talk about, a strength you don't get from winning, but from surviving. If you've ever felt like life pushed you farther than most, if you've carried burdens too heavy, too early, then you may possess one of the rarest psychological traits on Earth. But here's the twist. Most people who have it don't even realize it, not until life forces them to use it. Today, we're uncovering the truth about those who've gone through too much and the extraordinary strengths hidden inside them. People who've endured more than their share of pain often walk through the world unnoticed, not because they're weak, but because they've learned to hide the storm inside them. They're the ones who stayed quiet during chaos, the ones who carried the emotional weight of others, the ones who kept going when the world gave them every reason to stop. Psychologists call this invisible resilience. It's a survival mechanism that forms when a person is forced to adapt quickly, intensely, and often without support. But resilience alone doesn't explain what makes them different, because there's something deeper happening in the mind of someone who has been through too much. It's an uncanny ability. They can read people instantly. People shaped by hardship often develop this emotional X-ray vision. Why? Because living in unpredictable environments teaches your brain to scan for threats, for subtle shifts in tone, for micro-expressions that betray a person's true feelings. This isn't a superpower, it's survival. It's a script written into your nervous system. But in adulthood, this script becomes something extraordinary. You can sense tension in a room before it erupts. You can read dishonesty without needing proof. You know, truly know, when someone is hurting, even when they swear they're fine. Most people miss these signals completely. You don't. It's a gift you never asked for, but it makes you powerful in a world that often overlooks the truth. And there's another trait, forged in the same fire. Researchers have discovered that people who endure intense stress early in life often become masters of adaptability. While others panic at unexpected changes, you switch into a kind of emergency clarity. Your body remembers what it's like to survive on pure instinct. Your mind knows how to reorganize itself in seconds, finding a path forward when none seems to exist. Most people collapse under pressure. You evolve. But this rare trait has a dark twin, the constant, humming fear that everything could fall apart again. And that fear shapes the final, most profound strength. It's the wisdom that comes from knowing how fragile everything is. It's the deep empathy you hold for others' struggles because you've lived them. This strength, born from survival, didn't break you, it remade you. And the world is better for it, even if it never knows your story.
There are people who learn to be their own support system, not because they want to, but because they have to. They've learned through hard experience that they can't rely easily on others. So when they're abandoned, when the ground gives way, they don't shatter. They bend, they brace, but they don't break because they have survived alone before. And it's crucial to understand this isn't isolation. It's not a wall they build to keep the world out. It's a foundation they've built within themselves. It's self-reliance forged in fire. While so many people are chasing validation, looking for someone else to tell them they're okay, these individuals are seeking something deeper, stability, an internal anchor. So while others might fold without a steady stream of approval, they learn to stay upright on their own. They become their own North Star. But this trait, this hardened independence, often leads to something even more unexpected, something even rarer. Because those who have gone through too much understand suffering in a way that others simply can't. And this creates a profound paradox. They become both harder on the surface, yet more compassionate at their core. Think about that.
They can find in themselves to forgive what most would call unforgivable. They can show kindness in the face of anger, not from a place of weakness, not because they are naive, but because they know intimately what pain feels like. They know the weight of it, and they would rather absorb a blow than pass that pain on to someone else. Their hearts don't harden over time, they deepen. They develop an emotional resonance, a capacity to understand the silent battles others are fighting. And in a world that often feels shallow, this kind of emotional depth is one of the rarest, most powerful strengths there is. But here is the truth that we often forget, or maybe just choose not to see. This kind of rare strength comes from rare wounds. There is a hidden cost. The person in the room who appears completely unshakable, they have often been shaken to their very core more times than you can imagine. The one who has a preternatural ability to calm a chaotic room is often the one fighting the loudest internal war. And the one who supports everyone, who is the rock for their friends, their family, is so rarely supported themselves. They project an aura of such capability that it doesn't occur to anyone to ask if they're okay. This strength, built from the rubble of suffering, has its price. It can be a lonely, exhausting existence. But it also has its purpose. If you have listened this far, there is a reason. Maybe in these words, you recognized yourself. The quiet resilience, the hidden battles, the compassion that no one seems to understand. Or maybe you recognized someone you love and you're finally seeing the weight they carry behind their smile. Or maybe, just maybe, you finally realized that what you survive becomes who you are. Your strength isn't an accident. You are not strong despite everything you have lived through. You are strong because of it. That kind of strength, the kind that is born from chaos, from loss, from trauma, from shouldering impossible responsibility, isn't common. You can't learn it in a book. It isn't taught. It's earned. So if you feel like you have gone through too much, don't you dare underestimate what it has made you. Your resilience, your instincts, your clarity, they were forged in the hottest parts of the fire. You didn't just survive, you transformed. And that transformation is your superpower.